I made a weekly shorts attempt. I made a weekly shorts attempt. I built this within my 4-hour PowerPoint class. Don't tell my professor, but this is what I did in the class instead of taking notes. And it was a two. This seems okay. The game's a little louder than it normally is. I'm gonna turn that down for a moment. And then so like the idea, I wanted it to be a slow route, and the idea is you're going up here. Oh my god. Okay, but you're going uphill. No, it's an uphill battle, so you don't have cannons. Your opponent has cannons, though. But yeah, you've got like different routes and stuff. I wanted this to be a slow route, not really a puzzle. Like this could be a puzzle, but also I'm not entirely sure if this is a strong enough concept to just carry it solely as a puzzle map, if that makes sense. So I didn't I wasn't really looking I wasn't really looking to. Oh my god, can I make it? Oh my god, I can't make it. My map is too hard. Why did I make this? There we go. But I put it into weekly shorts review, and someone was immediately like, OMG Nolifus, I'm a huge fan. And then that's where the question of the day came up, where I was like, guys, how do I respond to this? I don't know how to respond to this. But I said thank you, and that I appreciated it. So I tried not to be a bad person. But yeah, so I tried submitting it in a review. Everyone said that it should be a 3 instead of a 2. Like, maybe they're right. Maybe I could get away with this being a 3, but I also kind of think, no offense, I also kind of think that the slow maps are some of the more boring ones for weekly shorts. So I kind of want to try to make like a slow, not really pathfinding, maybe pathfinding adjacent. I think I went too hard with the pathfinding on this one, and also the scenery, not good enough. I built the entire, like, this entire thing in 4 hours. Okay, don't don't hate me too much. That being said, I do kind of like these things. I do kind of like the structure for the lights. That isn't bad. So I think I'm gonna take those. I have not saved them as a macro block, but I think I will. Add more color. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get rid of this for now. And I'm gonna save this as a macro block. Oh, no, I don't want the ground. Hold on. Hold on. No. It's gonna come with the ground anyway. I don't want the trees around it. What on earth is this? Like, if I place this... No, it's just that. Why are there trees? Okay, I'll take the risk. I will take the risk. Okay. But I think I want to refine this idea a little bit more. I like the idea of whatever. So you can't play. Yeah, I know. It's all I it's the consequences of my own actions. I will accept that. Yeah, uh-huh. Perfectly lit. Yeah. Well, actually, I can place it like this. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, no. Okay, in free macro block mode, I can place it. Hold on. Would this help? There we go. What do you guys think about that? This is I know, I know. Press F. F. F shadows. Part of it, not that it matters, or is it because it inclusive or don't want to offend anyone? Oh wait, that. Oh, I did not read that properly. Not trying to be rude, but is the LGBT plus tag because you are a part of it, not that it matters, or is it because it's an inclusive community or don't want to offend anyone? Just wondering. No, I am LGBT. I am gay. Uh, Sorry, that I pressed the wrong button. Not that the wasn't me. Whatever. Keep cooking in the kitchen. Oh, nice. Okay, now you can. Okay, keep cooking in the kitchen. What are you making, Pepsi? Oh, cool. Yeah, I just decided one day I didn't have enough attention, so I just no. All right, but I want to take this concept. And I kind of want to make it more. I want to streamline it a little bit. I want to turn it into more of a like an actual slow map. And I think one thing that was kind of cool. So this turned out to be the fastest route, and one way I'm driving it now, where I'm okay, but maybe I can explain it. Oh, hydrate. Yes, don't worry, guys. I got some nice crystal clear tap water here. Very good tap water. But basically, the world, actually, I can show you guys because I submitted this online. I submitted this on. I submitted it in the map review room. Just popping the shop. Okay, have fun. Because if we, oh boy, if we take a look at Mr. Gooner's run here, oh man, is this what I was thinking, or maybe it was with the first concept that this was only a thing? We can see like some airtime management there. And if we look at Dexy's run, Dexy does the same thing. Some people jump there. In the first iteration, some people jumped there, and then also some people did not jump there. So I think it'd be more. I think it'd be interesting to focus more on kind of like streamline it, take away some of the external paths or the alternate paths, and create something more where like airtime management almost, if that makes sense. Cooking one of your best maps right now. Hopefully you don't burn it. Mm-hmm. But no, I wanted to create a new track. There we go. So if I want to simplify this, simplify the concept, I like the idea of traveling up a hill. So I think I might keep that theme. Spattle, welcome, welcome. This map was definitely nice, but I kind of want to see longer maps like it, so not for shorts. Which, like the map that I just showed you guys, like my concept for a short. So I kind of want to create... Okay, I'm going to put this here. I still think a pathfinding map would be really cool for track of the day. Actually, now that I think about it, the uphill map, that might be... It might be an interesting... Because you just head uphill. So as long as you just head uphill, then it... but the checkpoints would be kind of weird, though. Duolingo chess update is crazy, though. I did not really... Well, I've never used Duolingo, so... Link checkpoints, yeah, I could definitely do that, but I would want to make sure that it's, like, obviously good respawns and stuff like that. And so I kind of want this to be not... Temporarily converges back to a checkpoint. Probably linked checkpoints. Or honestly, I could just use... Oh, that's right. No, I can't just use... For some reason, I always think this. I always think that, like, this... I always think that there's a checkpoint version of this, for some reason. I always think that there's, like, that... I always think it's there, but no, it's not there. Hey there, Mr. Mapper. Hello, Witness. Welcome. Hope you're doing well today. So if I go like this, then maybe... So airtime management is the name of the game. I mean, how does that work? I mean, that's kind of working so far. Okay. Closest we have, as far as I know, is the gates. Yeah, Doing fantastic. You got yourself some time off starting on the 17th. Very nice. So next week, and I swear I need that so bad. Oh, very nice, very nice. I am happy for you. Honestly, getting that time off feels so good. Do you have any big plans with it, or are you just kind of just chilling? The big plan is to chill. Making a scenery right now. Had the start for this route rotting in your folders for months. You made the rest today. Now I'm making some very quick scenery. Oh, nice. Yeah, we gotta add some weird stuff here. Could be bad. Could this be bad? Yeah, I probably want something like this more. Something like that. Like, how on earth does this work? Recovering your brain. Last week you did like 2,300 lines of code. Big project coming along well, but yeah, I can imagine that being mentally draining. I worked for about 4 hours, about five hours on a coding assignment yesterday, and that was infuriating. Because it was one of those where you're basically given... I kind of want... Like, that's not really what I want. If I'm being honest, not quite what I want. I could do something like this. There we go. Yeah, but it was like one of those assignments where I wasn't building code from scratch. I was given an already existing project and then was just like, okay, they want to convert arrays, the array system, to a linked list system. Swap it over, make sure there are no issues. So that was fun. But yeah, that was... Ooh. What are you mapping here, though? A shorts idea that I had. Hopefully a slow one. So a slow weekly shorts with some pathfinding elements to it. We were up until 2 yesterday making a program to convert videos into chess art. What do you mean? Like chess pieces moving around to kind of like simulate the video? Yeah, okay, you can go there. You can go there. So that's an option. And you should be able to go here as well. Okay, okay, so we have options. Very good options. Yeah, that's interesting. Honestly, I got stuck for a while on my assignment, and I was this close to just, like, posting on the Discord and just being like, hey, can someone help me? But honestly, that would involve that would involve sharing my screen and probably revealing which college I go to and which class specifically I'm in. And even though I was getting desperate, I don't think I was desperate enough to dox myself, if I'm being honest. I will admit I was getting there. I was getting there, but not yet. These assignments are kind of hard, but you work on a physics engine simulation for some science programs. You have to juggle like 50 variables at a time all the time. Friday, you launched your first test and had like 23 bugs in the first 10 minutes. I was literally crying and unlining inside. But hey, only 23 bugs. Like, that sounds like a win to me, honestly. Okay, so I don't want this to be, like, super smooth. I kind of want this jump here to slam into the uphill so you kind of slow down a little bit. This is going to be one of those where I'm just going to have to build it and then at the end... Okay. And honestly, I think there is something about... What about this? Final copper count for the video map. What on earth? Oh my god, you guys, it put so much effort into it. Make it all ice? No, I want this. I have to get people to vote this, to vote, like, high ratings on this map. Okay, I mean, that's not perfect, but yeah, if I'm being honest, it could be worse. Could be worse. But to locate and patch the bugs in the script, that is huge. I might need more modular on this. More modular. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the assignment that I needed help on, The big problem that I was running into was basically we were handed in a program that could factor polynomials. So you would just give the coefficients uh, in an array, and then it would factor it and tell you the factors, all that good stuff. And it used arrays, and our assignment was to convert it to linked lists and stuff like that. And I had such a hard time with it. I've used linked list for years at this point, so I like linked lists are fine to me, but I could just not get it to work. And part of the problem was is we were given a bunch of test cases. So if you don't know what test cases are, they're basically you can just click run tests in a lot of coding environments, and you can program tests that will automatically run the program with these inputs and match it against these outputs, and it'll let you know if if an output doesn't match up. And it's really useful if you like change something about the code, and you want to make sure that like this thing over here still works. Yeah, that you didn't mess anything up. So I would run those tests and I would fail. I would fail, but there were only tests for certain functions. We didn't have tests for every function. So like I didn't know if it was the actual function itself or if like another part of the code was broken that the program called, and I needed to go and fix that. And so I had to write my own test cases for other parts of the program, and those were passing. But like, were they actually passing? Maybe I wasn't understanding the tests, or oh my god, it was just like uh pretty similar to the test cases you explained. No, I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, it is kind of hard to get arrays converted. I played a lot of code games online on the one website. I don't know what it's called. My account got deleted with all the data to it years ago, but you know that website? I don't know that website. But I go through all this work. I make my own test cases and everything, and in the end, the main problem that I was having was that I forgot to update one variable. When I reworked everything, I forgot to update one variable, and it was making everything not work. And then I put in one line of code to update that one variable, and everything worked. After 5 hours of work, it was just the one variable I forgot to update that had me stuck. And and it's just like it sucked, but also that's coding. That's coding. Like that's it's the one thing that'll get you. It's always, oh my god. Leak code? I don't. Oh, okay, talking about that. But also Stylenzob, welcome. What language are you using though? Java. Using Java for class, although honestly, I prefer to use C++ or Python. It's been a while since I've used C++, so at this point, probably Python. Let's see. I kind of want to bump this over. So I can go like that. And then this, I want something here so you can like manage the airtime a bit better. Something like that. Oh, hydrate. Yep. Some more of that tap water, you know? Delicious tap water. Okay, how on earth is this? Because I need these paths. It's getting to a point where I want the paths to kind of like interact with each other now. Oh my god, can I not fail this? It's not even that hard. There we go. But yeah, so you can jump. You can do that. You can do this. It might be a little obvious that that's not really the way. Although you could just go like that, and then we're fine. So that's about 11 seconds to reach the end of that. I forgot to look at how many seconds to reach the end of this so far. Okay, so that's 10 seconds. That's like a full second faster. I'm wondering, can you get more speed just like going like this? Okay, well that's like 9 seconds. Now, and yeah, that's also 9 seconds. So this is the fastest one so far. So I got to put more obstacles over here. This is the middle one is the slowest. Maybe I can make that one a little faster. What on earth? How do you even do that on Twitch? Grong, welcome, welcome. Let's see. Notice this new custom block set by Persley, which adds platform support shape blocks, but castle brick texture. Oh, that seems interesting. Oh, just use /me. Oh, hey, look at that. Got it. Oh, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my god. Pepe is just staring into my soul. Honestly, I do respect it. Just to insult someone, and then they're just like, excuse me, and then you just look straight into their eyes and go, you heard me. I respect it. But now... I also like, did I stutter? Although I can't use that all the time because I actually do have a small stutter, so like sometimes I do stutter. It's like, did I stutter? It's like, yeah, actually you kind of did. Wait, how do you do someone else? Okay, so what if you can kind of jump over here? Is that a thing? Can I do that? Do you have enough speed for that? Intonation. Yeah. What exactly is intonation? I know I've heard it before, but I can't place it right now. Okay, maybe not like that. Okay, it might need something else there. Oftentimes when people really annoy me and then I let something snap inside and tell them what I think, they often hit me with that excuse me thing. I just breathe and return to what I was doing. Let them simmer like a soup. There you go. Let them simmer like a soup. I like that. Nice alliteration there. Okay, so that's good. Some things to interrupt the flow. Because, like, this is fast. This is not fast. Hmm. What can I do? Because I could do something... I don't know. I could also... have something here like that. Don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. I want to try to avoid, like, straight pieces, because this is supposed to be a slow map, so I don't want people to gain too much speed. Yeah, so you're still around gear 3 there. Oof, okay, you can do that a lot better. And then here you're back. Ooh, you can get gear 4 if you get that jump well enough. That's not what I want. Yeah, you get gear 4. Not a huge fan of that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is just too much flat. Just your excuse. Oh, wait, I know. I know what I can do. Grong, great idea. Great idea. Thank you. There we go. That should work. Okay, that was Grong's idea. And if it doesn't work, then it's also Grong's fault if it doesn't work. Oh, that should work. That should work. Okay, Grong, I think that was a good idea. Good job. Good job. When it doesn't, it's Cotton's idea. Oh, okay. But I think it works, so it must have been your idea. Like the tone of your voice across the words you say, I guess. What's actually really interesting, I am making a shorts map. I want it to be slow with light pathfinding elements. But what I think is really interesting is I have vague memories of early elementary school going to speech therapy for my stutter. And now it's like every once in a while I'll get hung up on a word, but as you guys can probably tell, it's not like I'm stuttering a lot. I've a small stutter. But what I think is kind of interesting is my small stutter actually carries over to playing instruments. So every once in a while, especially if I'm practicing a piece, like I remember back in high school, I played trumpet and French horn. Especially if I was like during a performance, I was fine. But if I was practicing a piece or coming across something for the first time, I would sometimes have like the same kind of like thing happen while like as I was stuttering talking, playing the musical instrument. Because the way I kind of describe a stutter, it's kind of like your brain just hits a wall. Like you're just talking and your brain just hits a wall halfway through a word and you just can't like you can't get past the wall. You have to like slowly sound the word out or just start with something completely else in order to get around the stutter. And the same thing would happen as I was like practicing musical instruments. And I think that's actually honestly kind of fascinating. This one I think could use the steep because this one already has the steep here, and you can go this whole area without using the steep. So that could work. Sindrave, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. And this one, yeah, I think we're okay here. Then honestly, if we have enough speed, we could get to the top of that just fine. Oh yeah, but you can go way over that, which is actually fine, because this whole thing is supposed to be like airtime management, not I don't know. Coming off the adrenaline of gold on Ghostly's endurance. I don't know. Do you guys know what's happening with like the sound? Also, very, very nicely done. Very nicely done. But I did the intro for that, and I put in a song. Like if I open up the map, I get a song during the intro. But like I don't know. An apparent someone else was saying about had issues with that too. Riverside, I think. Would throw a gauntlet, but your title says chill. That's right. We got to be chill here. Ah, very nice, Sindrave. A very chill congratulations to you. Oh, look at that. Cotton's learning. The text, not... Cotton's not just now learning what, like, empathy is or something. Let's see. If we put that there, you can put, yeah, a little divot right there. Maybe I am, who knows, really? Yeah, okay, that's fair, that's fair. When's the next map review? You're needing quality feedback. I don't know about quality feedback, but map review is back on for this Thursday. So have no fear, map review is back on. I do have a friend that is coming down. I'm not entirely sure how long they're going to be here for. So I don't. So next map review, 100% is happening. The map review after that, I will have to figure out. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know when things are happening. Okay, but that's actually decent because you have to worry about the speed that you're getting. It's not just. Okay, I'm liking this so far. Good evening, Ace. The intro design director should give the map a try. I will. I don't know if I'll play the whole map because I also told Peps I would play the VCC map. Actually, I need to check to see how long the map is right now. So this was the faster first half. Until we got to here. Then not so fast. Okay, but I can actually look to... I probably want to look to end the map soon. Honestly, outside of being in the middle of class, I don't play Trackmania right now. Like, I will admit, the summer semester. Summer semester is kind of kicking my butt right now. Also, shouldn't might beat me. And honestly, I liked this finish idea that I had in the first version. That was pretty fun to see the difference between the two. Okay, so how badly did I mess up the balance? What routes will I have to nerf? What routes will I have to buff to make this a little closer? So let's try all the way to the left first. Just left all the way. Okay, so 19 seconds. What about this route? So this we can get... Okay, so 19.5. I feel like you can get that a lot better, though. So what about this one? You get more speed here. If we come up... I think it's faster to go here. And then maybe just go like this. Oh, okay, maybe not. And then over here, this was the fastest first half by like a full second, but that double up that you go crashing into with the jump is not the best. And we'll just jump here, doesn't matter. Okay, it's also about 19 seconds. Okay, interesting. I do want to try out a couple more combinations here. But honestly, this is looking decently balanced so far. I just want to make sure that there's not really a path that is just very obviously like multiple seconds faster. I messed up the end for that one. I want to try that one again. Is there a way to modify the color / distance of the smoke machine? There is a way to you can change the color of the smoke machine, but I think it's more of, oh, I forgot to go the way I wanted to. It's more of like the light the smoke machine gives off versus the smoke itself. Okay, so that's 19.9. That's pretty slow. So far, this is the fastest route right here. Oop, okay. I think that's just the reason why that's the fastest might just be the end, honestly. So if we have this where we can gather more speed for this part, does this help at all? Okay, no. So I think left is the fastest route. It looks like by a pretty wide margin. So what I might do, instead of using this, I might use that. And then, honestly, I might have both paths be like this. Because I think the steep uphill with the... gives you airtime that you can just fly directly into the finish. And I think it's just too much of a time advantage. As far as I know, there's only 2 preset smoke machine sizes, and one of each with and one of each without light. Yeah. Because there's like a lot of smoke and then some smoke, and those are your options. I don't think, you know, they're super customizable. Got it. Need a Dragon's Breath using 2 smoke machines, one with orange, one with red light, and 2 sparklers. Okay, okay. Yeah, that seems like it, yeah, good use for it. That was 19.4. This might actually be too long. It might be like a second too long, if I'm being honest. $19.5. Remember that map you helped Bloxy with and then never heard from him again? Not quite. Which map was that? Oop. Honestly, I'm thinking the ending I could make cleaner, but it kind of gets rid of some of the skill expression at the end. I don't know if I like that. Well, if I want the ending to be faster, I could just do this. Oh. I'll try that. Oh. Did... Hey, what's up? Welcome. Got it. Ended in a castle with Snowcar. I vaguely remember a map like that. Also, Kay, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Trying out a shorts idea. Oh yeah, if you can get that... if you have enough speed to get that, that's definitely the fastest. I mean, I guess author time here, I could just put like a flat 20 seconds, but even then, I still think that might be too difficult. Because for weekly short author times, I know basically someone picking up Trackmania for the first time should be able to sight read the author medals. Author medal first try. And that... Okay, yeah. I need to shorten this a little bit. So I think if I... Alright. Sight read gold. Oh no, it's author medals. It feels like author medals. I could have the middle just kind of be a jump. AT less than 20 seconds. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said it was going to be pathfinding inspired. I think this might still just be regular pathfinding. It's definitely less pathfinding than the first iteration, but I might have focused a little too hard on the pathfinding. It's not my fault though. Pathfinding is just so fun. Why would you not focus on the pathfinding? That's 18.8. Okay, so that's not bad. Oh my god, I messed this up. That's okay. I just want to test this line. Can you jump all the way up there? You cannot. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Fall. With wood physics, or not wood physics, with an actual decent speed attempt here, can you jump directly there? I was kind of hoping for that. I could have finished in the hole. Yeah, I was thinking that. Or something like that. So you can bounce up. Got it. But also, that is going to be a super direct finish, and that might make this the fastest finish by far. I would kind of want stuff to be a little closer than that. So let's get a decent attempt here. Because then this is just like a straight line. Yeah, 17.1, and that was a pretty good finish right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I don't like that RNG. Okay, okay. New idea. New idea. We'll just have that. Kind of like the same thing over here. And if this works, okay, and then we'll have this one be where if this one works, it was Cotton's idea, and then if it doesn't work, then it was Ace's idea. 17.8. I don't know. I don't know if I like that too much. Ace, why would you suggest that? That I don't think worked too much. I was fast enough for that once. Yeah, 18. Yeah, we need a bit more of a slowdown there. Yeah, Ace, I can't believe you right now. I mean, I could try this. Maybe this is what Ace meant. Sorry, Ace. I think I misunderstood your idea. No, that still feels really fast. But I also kind of like the idea of gonna switch to mobile. Okay, have fun. I feel like there's something here. I mean, honestly, you just oh my god, that's awful. Why would that work? Could just be the nerf I'm looking for, though. Oh, that's a pretty big nerf right there. Okay. Is that too much of a nerf, though? Let's see. What would be about a good time here? What about... So 18.4, it's an okay time. Could definitely do a lot better, but generally at this point, every single route I'm going to be able to do a lot better at, so it'll at least give me a ballpark estimate, and 17.7. Maybe it actually wasn't that bad before. What is... Okay, I need more... I need more testing. Oh my god, can I not do this? Go one block higher? I could go one block higher. Because I think this gives me more speed to go swap, yeah. And then, that's 18.1. Should I nerf the left side? How fast is this? Oh. I don't even know. I have no idea how to take that. That might actually be really fast. $17.9? What was it? Was it... I also want to test the speed heading into here. Oh, okay, you're doing inspired by this, and I think you're cooking. Completely symmetrical, split paths, mapped until first checkpoint, about 10 seconds across 2 intended routes, and 11 seconds on 3rd intended route. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, if you go faster than what if you like build a map that's like this, but you allow the car to go faster, then you also you can also have the car hop between paths more often. What am I doing? I wanted to go to the right there. Oh my god. Not the most amount of speed, but what about this? Because I haven't really tested this. Is that 17.9 again? So that's pretty close. I could go 1 block higher. I feel like that would... What would that do to this one? Because these two, I think, would benefit from going 1 block higher. So if 2 out of 3 would benefit going 1 block higher, then I think that's what I should do. I could do, honestly, something like that could be interesting. Oh, I was saying like that could be a feature, not necessarily like something to avoid then. But now for this one, I could use that idea, and then this could just go like that. Okay, so let's try that. You know, I just had a thought of a slow, of a different slow map idea, and that's a mini golf hole. That could be a decent one. Fastest so far was roughly 180 to 185. Okay, that's pretty slow. This map might reach faster speeds than that. Oh, okay. Okay, so 18 flat. Honestly, this little jump right here just adds so much. Like, loving the orange and green color scheme you got going on in your map editor. Very nice, very nice. What's the theme? Or is orange-green the theme? I keep forgetting this middle path exists. But I do need to test it. Oh my god, horrible ending. Probably at least gain half a second on the end there, so that's roughly 18 seconds. Oh my god, I messed up. Ooh, That might be the fastest route. And I mean, I guess maybe I don't need to... Maybe I don't need to go so hard and trying to make everything, like, as balanced as possible. Yeah, because that's 17.5. Isn't obvious or obvious on sight reading? Yeah. Steel Factory. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, so going that way, probably not the fastest. OSHA's not gonna be happy. It's okay. If you won't tell, I won't tell. Oh, okay, that's not. What was I gonna test with this? So far, the fastest time I've gotten was like a 17.5, which is, I feel like that's a good time. Like a good time for a weekly short. Yeah, that one was super slow, but also I messed up the ending royally. Like, can I not? But even then, that one just seems super slow in general. I might have to buff that route a little bit, because I want them to be, like, somewhat close. That's 17.6, and I scraped a wall against here. This might be the fastest route. This one's definitely the slowest. I could look at buffing this one a little bit. But what would I do? What would be a decent buff for this route? Because I kind of like the jump, but I think it's too much airtime. And you don't really want to slow down, because with all the others, you don't slow down. But I think it's this one being too slow, not the others being too fast. Well, here, you could just have a bad landing here. Okay, let's try that. And then this way you can hop right into the end. So maybe that's enough of a little buff to put it in contention. Small ramp item. I don't like using those small ramp items because they're just so prone to clipping that anytime you use them on a route, it's basically RNG. Oh my god, I cannot drive this simple obstacle. It's still like almost a full second slower. Oof. Yeah, I think it's just the jump here is too much. I mean, what if I use this? I already used this right here though, but if I can use this and actually how would I use it? And then just, you can use that to jump directly into the fin. Does that work? They are some of the best items for transitions, though. Just gotta check for clips and you're good. Am I... Because we're talking about, like, these, right? These. Because these are super prone to clipping, even if you put them side by side. Those are bad. Okay, okay. We were talking about different things. So I was like, did they fix those? Okay, that's 18.2, and that, yeah. And the road ramps, yeah, the road ramps are great. I mean, look, here's one right now. Oof, okay, messed that one up. Yeah, 18.6. It's closer. I think it's closer that people would actually try it out. So guys, I went for a map with 2. I went for a slow map. Is this a slow map, or did I focus too hard on the pathfinding? Rough gear down. Oof. See what you're cooking might work for Bonk Cup. There you go. There you go. So guys, is this a 2, or is this like too much of a 3 that you would not even consider it to be a 2? June and late, I assume you were making map 3 until you said that. Yeah. Although, like, I feel like it could go either, but I also kind of think that slow maps are kind of the ones that get ragged on the most for being boring. Well, no, I guess the first one, wide, is the one that's kind of ragged on the most for being boring. It's not as pathfinding heavy as my previous one, but I actually like this a lot better. It feels a lot more balanced and doable. I might still go with 2 for now, and then I'll like finish the scenery and stuff, and then put it in review. And if people are just like, "Oh, this is obviously a 3," then I might just swap over to a 3 to see it. But that being well, let me save this before I lose before the game crashes and I lose all my progress. I'll just save over this. I like this because there's even if there's one way that is clearly faster than everything else, there's still quite a bit of airtime management, and there's like skill, because whenever I make a pathfinding map, I that's kind of my goal. It's like even if you find the fastest way, you still have to be able to execute on it. It's not just finding the path. It's driving skill as well. And in this case, airtime management and all that good stuff. Uh, I'm. That being said, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, but I have a request. While I'm gone, uh, what scenery should I do for this? Because last time I just went for like a basic green hill that you were traveling upwards, but I don't know. It could be hard to make that look good. So while I'm in the bathroom, you guys think about the scenery. What scenery should I build for this? But I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, you'll miss the chair. Okay, I'll be right back. Guys, this is awful. Someone else is in the bathroom right now and I have to wait. I did all that and someone else was in the bathroom. Ugh. I should spend 20 hours on cooking a massive scene. No, I don't want to. I don't want to spend 20 hours. All right, guys. Scenery idea that I can complete 2 minutes max. Okay. Nah, like I was thinking I could do like an uphill thing again. Take the kind of scenery you had for the previous version, but make it a forest fire instead. Half joking. Hmm. Hmm. 2 minutes max for scenery is a hilarious statement. Yeah, uh-huh. 3 bonds convert one path to... I know. I want people to vote good. Lots of stars on this. Upside down hill on top. I mean, that would be interesting to take this and just flip it upside down. I feel, yeah, just like make a basic hill and then just flip it upside down. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, I heard the bathroom door open, so now's my chance. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't worry, everyone. I'm back. Hmm. Oh, no. Once I send you the yapping for your video map, you better become absolutely goated at scenery watching. Wait, what? I don't want to become absolutely goated at scenery. That being said, I did have an idea. What if, okay, hear me out. What if, all right, so we have this, hear me out. All right, guys. So we have the map, and so the scenery I was thinking, so the map is here, and hear me out. The around, well, so the map and the idea that I had was, well, the map we have. Okay, I can't keep it, darn it. Another scenery idea, medieval siege. What? I don't think that would even work. But no, like, what if this was like a park or something, and it was surrounded by buildings? Is that, would that work? This was a park, and it was surrounded by buildings, and we had like actual roads. Like this is like up a hill or whatever, and then this was just like a park, Central Park. Well, not quite Central Park, but esque. I feel like that could work. Nikki Berg, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Sunday. But also what's the general kind of uphill vibe? Is this, because a constant slope would be nice, but this might be too much. Yeah, I'm already at the level over here. So this is okay. So what about 3 flat pieces? Well, this because that matches that. I'll have this there. Okay, that kind of works. That's not bad. Yeah, well, it's a pathfinding. Well, it's kind of pathfinding. Pathfinding-esque. Is there such thing as a cut? Real life hills are perfectly spaced, though, are they? Yes. Yes, they are. Okay, I'm glad you've noticed that, Cotton. It's good that you noticed that. I'm going to use some custom blocks here. Mr. Pepsi, don't look. I want to fill in, like, this space right here. No, too late. Too late. You can't take it back. There we go. Yeah, I'm sure that's good enough. Hey, look at that. Perfectly fits in. Very nice. Spectator stance at top could work. I don't know. I kind of want to like build more of an actual world, because like my light idea for the previous one was almost like a stadium. What is this scratching sound that I'm hearing? It's the dog. I think the water bowl is empty, and so uh whenever the water bowl is empty, he'll just dig. He'll dig around the water bowl in an attempt to find water. It's kind of funny, honestly. He's got to dig for water, you know. What I was trying to say, though, when attempting to create natural terrain using TM blocks, don't make everything symmetrical and evenly spaced. It looks bad. Yeah, the stuff in the middle, I think, is going to be uneven and stuff. I want the symmetrical border because I'm thinking of the like if I have roads on the side, if I do the building thing and I have roads on the side, then then I could have it follow like this pattern, and obviously they would sculpt the ground to make the roads work. And I feel like it could work in that case. But we'll see. We'll see. But I was also kind of thinking, um, is 33 seconds too short for a track of the day? I would say yes. How do I want to do this? Because some water. People like water. I think, like, water's good for you or something. What? No, give me the... Give me that. There we go. That would pop up. Yeah, okay, that's not... It's not quite what I want. I don't think you can do... I don't think I'd be able to ghost block that. Yeah, that looks awful. I don't like the way this looks. Something, yeah. I think scientifically speaking, didn't they finally find like a good use for water or something? I know it took them a while. I don't like this. I think this looks bad. Is this as bad as I'm thinking? Like, maybe it's just because... But no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Awful. I like the waterfalls. Everything else can go away. Add keystone? I don't know what that is. What is keystone? Is that like a new Minecraft block or something? If you have them too far back. Yeah. Maybe, okay, maybe I don't need the waterfalls. Or if I do have waterfalls, maybe not right here. Let's bump this up 1 bit. The middle part connecting two parts of bridge draws the eyes a little. Ooh, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. If I make this like a park, I could put like a pedestrian bridge right here. You know, have like the support in the middle. Okay, good idea. Good idea. And if anyone asks, that was 100% my idea, right? Like, how do I come up with this? That was so good. Okay, maybe not like that. I could. I like that. Do something like that, but even then, that's not the best. I could put supports here. I'm not too worried about the supports in the middle. I can figure out something to do there. Okay, not the worst. I'll keep that for now. I might want to do something else. But for now, it's not bad. I'm kind of just like rough sketching right now. Emphasis on rough. Okay, that's not bad. And then I do want to cover like this part. And then the 3, there we go. It's just the elevation changes that this is not going to do well with. Any more straight pieces? And no, that is uphill. Oh, no, I want this. I wonder it wasn't working. There we go. And then I guess this is flat. Oh, that supports. And I'll add this there just to have like some semblance of a ground. Oh, that actually kind of worked out better than I thought. Love it when that happens. For castles, you kind of like using the support for the 4-way intersection of the castle once normal ghost blocked and once free blocked at a 45 angle just gives castle tower more just its own might work at the end of those castle bridges. 4-way intersection. I hardly ever use these blocks. The what? What? No, Cotton, you gotta see the vision, okay? No, Cotton. My coach, no. Using the support. What's the support? Like this? How do I don't think I can grab just the support of that. Unless it's somewhere I'm not looking. But I never use these blocks, so I don't know where that would be. I never use these blocks. That's why I don't use this. That's why I don't know it. That's right. Wait, if you free... Oh, okay. Also, don't yell at me. I'm fragile. Oh, I thought I saw Ollie. No. I don't know if Ollie was here. He's gone now. Ooh, what if I... Okay, hold on. If I put this down like this, I could put little stairs, a little staircase, and then... Oh my god, it's such a good idea. It's such a good idea. Look at me go. I can't believe Cotton wants to give up on me. This is such a good idea. What? How am I so good at scenery? You guys ever just wonder how I'm so good at scenery? All right, this doesn't... I like the little arches, but I need something thin that's gonna go. I know, Cotton's speechless because I'm so good at scenery. Built a few maps, 6-8, and they are better than what I built in March. Was really burnt out. Oh, very nice, very nice. That's always good to hear. No, this would definitely not work for under this. That would not work at all. That looks awful. What if I use just this? Wow, I think I hate that more. I don't like that at all. Uh, Sadly, staying away from the game did not come with magic knowledge on scenery, and perhaps you could share a map like this as a template. Wait, a map like what? Also, are you sure? I mean, are you sure you want me to help you with scenery? What are you building the scenery? I'm kind of thinking, and everyone has my back on this. I'm kind of thinking of putting this in like a city park. So just like making just some quick buildings to put around this with like some quick roads. Yeah, five or no items. 511. Yeah, I was thinking about this. Probably have to color them black, but I mean it's not the best. I was kind of hoping for like some stuff with the stone. I don't like that. You want scenery templates? There's might be a few on TMX. Yeah. You burnt your map, had to add rally car. Oh no. Are there half-size road map packs like the vertical wall parts? I don't think I know what you're talking about. Also, I remember asking Mr. Pepsi the same thing, like in terms of how to get these supports when I worked on the VCC map. So I have encountered it before, I just forgot the answer. Okay, that's not bad to create a little bit of extra layer there, a little extra support. I just wish there was a super thin version for like the center of these. Or I guess like small pillars. I mean, I guess I'm not in love with the way this looks. I will admit that does look a little structurally unsafe. Upside down arch under road. Yeah, but then there's not really. Well, I want people to be able to cross this. Like, I want cars to be able to come underneath here, so I can't just put like the full wall there. What I might have to do. What if? Okay, whatever. I can't control click those. Um, what if stop it? What if instead I just like put this as like a normal bridge? Oh, that looks so boring though. That's such a visual downgrade. That's so ugly. That's uggo. I could try wood instead. Like a nice wood bridge. That might actually work. I don't want it to be steep though. Because I was thinking about making it like sloped, like an actual arch, like a lot of bridges are, but I think people would just fall down this. Well, this might be okay. That might be okay actually. What? This is ghost blocked. Uh, what? Okay. I'm sure that's working as intended. Wait, why is this flick? Oh, I mean, this is going to get covered, but okay. The map editor is a little drunk right now, but that's okay. How fares the mapping? Great. Everyone is super proud of the scenery that I'm doing. I think the most common comment I've gotten so far actually is, wow, that looks like really good scenery. You're definitely not falling back into your old habits and making poor decisions. I would have to use wood elsewhere though, and I don't know if I'm in love with this. Okay. I've decided that is still a go. That looks like a map. It does. I know. It's great. It's great. Okay, I have another idea. Everyone's gonna love it. Everyone is gonna say, wow, that actually wasn't that bad of an idea. I was expecting it to be awful, but it actually wasn't that bad of an idea. So we have this. So we have the actual shape here, but hear me out. Hear me out. We need, what do I need? Therapy. Besides therapy. Oh, rude. Could be worse. I wanted to keep the cross beams, but I might place those again. Free block sideways 5-2-1-3. So 5-2-1-3. What? I don't think this would work unless it's maybe items. 5-2-1. No. Road part under the concrete. I don't think that would work. Oh, that's kind of weird. The tile stays for anyway. Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I still want people to be able to come across here and like crisscross here. So, oh, okay, no, I see what you mean. I think that's a little too tight because that would be brutal to try to get through there. If this was thinner, then yes. Okay, what on earth? Yeah. Okay, so what if I changed that and got rid of the support, and then I can add my own later? I keep thinking I'm gonna have to turn that around, but I am not. What time is it? 3:48. Okay, I'm still good. I got at least another full hour before I have to stop. There you go. So we got that, and then maybe I could have something maybe on the side of this. Yeah, like something. Well, that's what the arches are for. I'm not done with the arches. I'll try doing one side of it for now, and then you guys can tell me if good or bad, okay? So, what's the center look like? Oh, okay, that's too tall. Whatever. It's these can flicker. These can flicker just fine. Why do you do this? I want to go on the bottom. No, okay, that one's good. That one's fine. So we have that. Mm, yes, no, maybe so. One thing I'll give you is that this is already more effort than the most Dungeons Farmers put in their scenery. Yeah, I tried going with really low effort scenery for my first one, but I think it was too low effort, and people, I I think if you put a lot of scenery in there, it's already you'll definitely get some upvotes. Where's the fence item? Oh, yeah. Yes, I ran out of tap water, so I had to use filtered water. Isn't there a fence item? Like, or is that it's not a block? Am I going insane? Oh, here it is. Obviously, it was with the smoke machines. What was I thinking? Okay. So there's this. That I feel like it kind of works. All right, it's not I will say it's not the worst. There was one with really cool scenery last week. I believe it was map 3. Yeah. Yeah, there are some people that it's very obvious when someone puts effort into their weekly short. You guys, what are we thinking? Good, bad, somewhere in the middle. What are we thinking? I think this will start looking a lot better once I put more in. And so I thought you were talking about the official 5323 or official. Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, not these. But now I do need staircase items. I do need staircase. Which I was thinking I could use maybe delete every other. That is fair. I mean, that kind of works. I kind of want to use this one though. Oh, gets me every time. Yeah, okay. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. You didn't know the different effect gates snap together? They do, yes. Okay, so if I deleted every other one... That way it's symmetrical. Does that look better? That does kind of look better. The gap in the middle, though, is bothering me a little bit. I might try to see if I can do something. Okay, the removing every other one was good. It was a good idea. It was such a good idea. Ollie came back. Yay, Ollie. Yay. Should be a secret RPG route that goes over the bridge. Oh no. Then I would have to turn the stairs into ramps. I'm not sure how to do that. No, Ollie, the camera's over there. Yay. Woo. Ollie. Come on, settle down. Yes. He's settling. He settled for me. Wait, is this symmetrical? It's not symmetrical. Is it? Oh, no, that's right. I overlap some. How many spaces? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there's an even amount. So that might be as close to symmetrical as we can get. Oh. Kitty cat. I'm gonna try something. Should I try something? I'm gonna try something. And in case you guys are wondering, this will work. Should macro these bridges so you don't have to place the pole 4 times. Why? Yeah. Oh wait, I should do the other side first because I was gonna see if I can just do this. It does work. Okay, so yeah, I'll do the other side. Oh wait, this isn't completely symmetrical. Okay, what is this gap? One, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah. Well, no, this it'll have to do. It's not that big of a deal. So this was, I want to go down one more like that, and it's one more than halfway. There we go. Sorry you were long. That's okay. That's okay. You're just in time for Ollie. Aw, here he is. What a cutie. Ah, I love him so much. He brings so much joy and yelling to my... Why are you leaving? Whatever. Never mind. Maybe I should love my homework so that'll leave me too. I might just line it up this way. This might be easier, honestly. Yeah, no. Need the shorter one. Ollie left. I'm devastated. He abandoned me for the top of my computer tower. Hear about the new Spaceballs movie? I did hear about that. I have no idea if it's going to be good or not. I also think the people that are making it are going to have no idea if it's good or not. Hey, look at that. Okay, okay. Honestly, that's kind of nice. I like that. Isn't the director going to be like 100 years old when it comes out? Oh, I don't know. Didn't the original Spaceballs come out like 100 years ago or something? Also, you gotta love it when clouds shift in front of my window, so now my green screen, you can really tell the border of my green screen right there. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, so if I can make this, actually, is this okay? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I said hold on, guys. Calm down. I want this to be. Darn it. Okay, well, if I free block, and then this should take visual priority if I put it as a ghost block. That'll be good enough. And then I... Rude. Yep, I do that. Okay. And then now I'll have to cover up the border of that. But, 38 years ago. That's still a little bit. Honestly, I thought it like almost 40 years ago. That's I didn't think the movie was that old, but I guess it is. Can't find where to use the sub emotes. I had two unlocked, but I don't see them. Does it unlock them permanently? I'm not sure how that works. Also, Den, my feel when you need to ghost block some stuff perfectly aligned to grid because it changed the geometry of the adjacent block if you ghost blocked it in. Oh, you got this. Remember, no fear. Don't flicker, don't flicker. Darn it. Okay. Okay, okay. New plan, new plan. Why? It's... this isn't really that great of solution, but I mean, I guess it's something. And he was talking about the ones you unlock with channel points. Yeah. I don't know much about those. I don't know if they're permanent or not. Nah. Looks bad. Cotton needs to write a book on Trackmania scenery. I would buy it. I would also buy it, honestly. I'd promote it. I mean, that's not horrible. I take that, honestly. That's not that bad. No. Stop it. I was going for, like, scenery on top of here. Soon-ish. Honestly, okay, so I might... Okay, so I know I said I was going to do a media tracker video next. I might cancel that, honestly. If I'm being honest, I don't have that much free time. And I posted about it a little bit on last Sunday, but like I am sitting... Okay, no, that's too much. No, people would get soaked. But it's fine if I do this. Because honestly, for the summer semester, I am sitting at my computer doing, like, I'd say at least 4 hours of homework, like, every day. So, I... Honestly, I am finding it really hard to find the motivation to continue to sit at my computer and do even more work on, like, videos and stuff like that. So, I was thinking... if I'm being honest, flat out tutorials are not my favorite to do. People find them very useful, but they're not my favorite. And I started working on the media tracker tutorials, but I have not been able to muster up the motivation to really do anything else with them other than, like, part way. So I was considering just kind of, like, shelving that idea for now, and while I'm super busy, only really work on ideas that are kind of like that I'm motivated to do, that I want to do, if that makes sense. That I have a bit more motivation for. That way I'll actually sit at my computer and work on them, because I'll be honest, working on the Media Tracker tutorial series, I'm like, I know I should, but I'm just like, I don't. It's not good of me, but I just don't. Whereas, like, the scenery video is something that I really want to do. You're excited for your next YouTube video? You're a big fan? Yeah, the scenery... My next scenery video might be my next video, actually. And yes, it is the Nullifius fountain. I've saved it as a macro block because I use it a lot. There we go, a little splash of color. I like how I just, like, plopped everything down in, like, 1 minute, and then I just spent, like, the last 30 minutes just working on a pedestrian bridge that the car is gonna drive under. Honestly, that's a kind of a nice area. I kind of like that, actually. I think that looks nice. Should upload some blocks to TM Bank. It's looking kind of empty. Wink, wink. Oh, that's yours, right? Okay, because I was thinking, for some reason, my mind went to the Ski Freak transitional bank, and I was about to say that I did send Ski Freak some transitions. It's really good. You mean I'm learning? As you said, it's Nullifius scenery arc now, so obviously you build scenery this year. Yes, I am trying. I am trying. And then maybe, like, for the summer, instead of just doing tutorial videos, just kind of going back to mapping theory videos, or, like, kind of general game design applied to mapping, like because my first mapping tutorial videos were primarily just like mapping theory, not really actual tutorials. And then I started doing tutorials, and now I kind of want to go back to theory because I find that a bit more fun. And if I'm going to be insanely busy this summer with class, I kind of want to just stick to like video ideas that get me a bit more excited, if that makes sense. When will be the next podcast? I'm thinking I want to probably get a couple videos out first, and then I'll look at doing the next podcast. Because I kind of want to space it out to where the podcast happens once every few videos. I need stuff to cover this. But Mr. Pepsi, is this bridge acceptable? Probably tries to initiate imitate TMA podcast, do one podcast once a year. Not quite, not quite. With my current upload schedule, maybe like one every 3 videos, so I should be able to get like 2 a year. It's acceptable. It looks like a bridge. I will take it. Yes, guys, I'm acceptable. Oh, this becomes a weekly short, otherwise just going to be sad you can't play it. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'll try to push it as a 2 first, and then if I keep getting the comment that it's a 3, I guess I'll push it as a 3. I'm gonna go to bed, have a nice dream. No, Cotton, wait, before you go. Is this acceptable? Did this turn out better than you initially thought it was going to? Because I know you were not too happy with the direction I was going first. Is it at least acceptable? You build everything in the same style, even mid builds can look okay as long as it's all cohesive. Yeah. But my build is definitely better than mid, right? You're just saying in general, right? But it's decent. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I will take it. Sure. Yes. Oh my god, guys. Guys. It's happening. I'm gonna put some respect back on Nolithus scenery. You still have your PayPal for the next comment. Sorry, Ron. Yeah, I'll PayPal you later, thanks. I still need a border for this. Does that work? Yeah, that works. That works. I'm pretty sure your map burnt the house down. It migrated from regular dirt to underwater rally reactor. No, I think you're good. I think that's normal. Oh, it started raining, which means my roommate's dog is scared. Like, most dogs, I feel like, are scared of thunder, but my roommate's dog is scared of rain. Wait, this isn't symmetrical. It's not gonna look the prettiest, but whatever. Good enough. Let's go. Yeah, you could do something like, okay, that's not too bad. I'm sure I asked you a long time ago, but how old are you? Just because you said you're studying, but you don't seem that young. Sorry. What? Are you telling me that I don't look recently graduated from high school? What makes you think I'm not recently graduated from high school? Is it because I'm really mature and cool? And well, I mean, you didn't just have to say it, Longwen. And I will be turning 30 next month. I am 1 month away from 30. This is, yeah, no, okay, that's not what I want at all. No, I don't think this will look good. Well, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It just looks a little out of place, but I don't know, maybe it'll be fine. Do I even need handrails? Like, have you guys even seen stairways with handrails anymore? Like, I don't even know if they're a thing. Yeah, I went back to college. I had my first go around at college. I did well. Like I had like a 3.7 GPA, so but I didn't have any idea what I was going for. And it's really hard to stay motivated uh when you don't know why you're there with all the work and everything. So I dropped out. Parents weren't too happy, but I dropped out. Worked for a while, was a barista for 7 years. Yeah, it's a little different. It's fine. Back to your OSHA comment. Think it looks better without? Yeah. It's more realistic if it's there, though. But yeah, I just think it's too thick. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just don't call OSHA. So yeah, back in college, because I got tired of being poor. I want money. Someone who wants to walk over it. Walk, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, we're walk. This is a nice walk. Look at this. It's lovely. Do they have pedestrian model? I might have an old custom. No, I think I uninstalled that because I needed. So I was cleaning. Oh, nope. I was cleaning up some old stuff. So yeah, I don't. Besides, Mr. Pepsi would not be very happy with me if I just put in that. Mr. Pepsi would probably say, "Ugh, how ugly." That blimp makes him want to walk over a bridge. No. Yeah, no, they don't. No pedestrian model. I could go like that, maybe. The target people don't gain that much speed. This is a slow map. You need the small signs of the. I don't think I don't think I can do that. Okay, so now I don't need this to be perfect. I just need this to be good enough so that way players, it looks like there's stuff underneath. There's not just like a hole. Okay, that should work. And then some straight lines. Where is it? Yeah, I think I want to go like this. Now we're back to here. But yeah, this yeah, okay, that doesn't quite work. Maybe if I darn it, why does this have to have the other side? I wish there was just one side. Red. Ugly. I don't like that. But yeah, I'm hoping, well, with the current college plan, the next spring 2026 will be my last semester. And then I will be done, which is good because uh college is important. Like hopefully I'll be able to get a good job, get more money and everything. That being said, I hate college with every fiber of my being. I would rate it 0 out of 10. No, because that's you actually don't really get a clip there, and even then you don't want to be here anyway. How long do you think it would take to make a custom route where it plays a cutscene of a car hitting a pedestrian on the bridge? It would probably take you a couple years. You got to learn the controls of the media tracker, and then you'll try it and then give up and then come back to it a couple years later and then maybe do it. No, stop it. What if you hire someone? Okay, if you hire someone, it'll still take you a couple years to save up for the amount of money that they would charge, because who on earth wants to work on that? Who on earth wants to make an animated cutscene using the media tracker? Like an animated cutscene though, like that's a lot. Okay, so that will work for now. this clip with the track. It does not clip with the track. Let's go. And I should be able to, because these are the only custom items that I'm using, just because I'm using road. I'm kind of building like an actual scenery with it. So I want to fill this in. That's okay. I'll have to leave that there, but that's fine. I don't mind that. Maybe I can fill it in like this. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, that little dot right. Okay, whatever. I'll keep it in. What's the worst thing that'll happen? Also, oh wait, I forgot you had the winner's mentality. Okay, so the winner's mentality would just learn an actual animating software. Little patch will slow people down too. We want to go down 1, so this should work. This just 1 down. Okay, yeah, that works. So now we have no holes there. We gotta cover this. That's not gonna be too bad. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. This one, I think like that, honestly, that should do it. Good enough. How much would you have to be paid to make it, plus need to be reactions and sounds? Okay. If I were to oh boy, that'd be a lot of money. Probably at least, I don't know. I would have to learn so much. There would be so, I'm thinking in the thousands range. 5,000. Let's go. Because I wouldn't want to work on it. I have other things to do. But someone paid me $5,000. I would make a quick little clip. But here we go. There's the nice little let's go. Yay, look at that. A nice little start. I'll leave this for now, but honestly, this is that I like this little bridge. I think the bridge is nice. Adds quite a bit.